Welcome to Asapat Media. So you can see we have a very nice looking gentleman here, a very good looking. His name is or is popularly known as Grand P, but his real name is Musa Sandiana Kaba. Musa Sandiana Kaba. So he was actually born in a small town or a small place in Guinea, known as the Nioma Milina in Imbagini. So he's from Guinea. That is Grand P for you. So Musa Sandiana Kaba. So that is him for you. So like we're saying, Grand P or Musa Sandiana Kaba, uh, he actually grew up in a small town, like we're saying, in Guinea, and he grew up as a singer, or let's say a singer and then an actor. Then Pachani said, papa a yɛhwɛ no mfoni so yi ne din ankasa ankasa de Musa Sandiana Kaba na nsia na ne picture bɛtɔ social media mu nti sɛ na mohu no no ne guy de ankasa ankasa yɛ Grand P na ɛyɛ obi a ofi ɔman mu a yɛfrɛ no Guinea na Guinea Conakry na papa wei anaa aberante yɛhwɛ ni onyini as a singer and then as an actor. So you have share the Mofra sim maybe a little about his lifestyle or from his childhood. You share the Mofra sim kakra. Send a kind or what you said so far. Mr. Grumpy or Musa Sandiana Kaba, right from his childhood, was suffering from uh, a sickness which normally attacks children at a very tender age. You know, so I think the sickness is progeria. Progeria is a sickness which attacked our gentleman. So actually, it's nature, you know. So progeria normally affects children at a tender age. So what you can talk about progeria? Progeria is a real genetic condition that causes a person to age prematurely. All right. So children with progeria appear healthy, but by the age of 2 years, they look as if they have become old too fast. So it's rather unfortunate. That is what happened to our nice gentleman at a very tender age. So he was actually struck by this particular disease. That makes me look very quite old. Okay. Sɛ na yɛpa kyɛ no no, time na ɔnyi no, ɔyɛ abɔfra na ɔnyi no, okay, yare a yɛfrɛ no progeria attacke no at a tender age. Nti no, saa yare wɔ akyi wɔ a, ɛma wo look te sɛ wɔnyini bi saa, woayɛ sɛ akɔkora bi saa. But in actual fact, no, we're a young person, so in the mature no. And this disease attacked our gentleman. And that disease were attacking a gentleman at a very tender age. That made me to have that old age face. And yes, and be a yina wingy, but a year sebi yare yare na so at a very tender age. And yɛnhwɛ progeria ho nsusuanso kakra a ɛwɔ your health dictionary mu na yɛnhwɛ adeɛ. Now, as we're talking about, so Mr. Grumpy had this progeria disease at a very tender age. Now, what happens is you appear old, all right? So, looking at some of the symptoms of progeria, we can talk about these are the basic symptoms, okay? You have limited growth and then you have a short stature. So your physique is like you have this short stature kind of body, okay? And then your growth is not like a normal growth. You are growing, but you are growing within. You are not growing tall, like as in the way the normal growth happens. So you have limited growth and then short stature, and also your body will lack some kind of fat and some kind of muscles. So like whilst you are growing, you'll be having this kind of muscle, this body build up and all that. So you'll be losing all these muscles, and then you'll be growing. You are like something like you have this kind of stunted growth. Okay, and then sometimes you have also loss of hair, including eyelashes and then eyebrows. All right. Okay, so you also have early signs of skin aging, including thin skin. So your skin becomes thin, and also you have stiffness in the joints. You also have some visible veins, and probably sometimes, if you're not fortunate, you may get even stroke. So sometimes the head is large compared with the rest of the body. You have a small jaw, uh, slow and abnormal tooth development, a high pitched voice, limited range of motion, and possible hip dislocation. So these are the basic signs of progeria, okay? And it happens to attack our brother at a very tender age. The main pattern is saa progeria yare yɛka wasɛm yi sɛ kyewa normally no wonyini ɛnhyɛ da ɛnkɔ so papa te normal enyini no wonyini within woyɛ tia afei nso wo honam no nhyɛ da ɛnsi susu papa wo ntirinwi ɛnan bi a sɛ na nwi bɛtumi afifi w'anim no adeɛ w'ani ntɔnwi no adeɛ ntumi nkɔ so yie afei nso wonyini no ayɛ sɛ deɛ woayɛ tie bi saa nyini nkɔ so papa so ɔna mɛkyerɛ no ne nyankopɔn yɛ wadom a wobɛtumi yɛ stroke so aka ho nti no saa yare wei ɛkye nkɔla paa but ɛntaa ɛnkye bebree ɛyɛ once in a while ɛtumi kye akɔla ɛna afei so sometimes no ɔmo jaws no anaa ɔmo abɔdwe no ntumi nyini papa sometimes ɔmo voice so yɛ very very high sɛ na ayɛ sɛ sɛbisɛbi toy bi a womia no agye pinpinpin saa kind of pitched voice no nti ebi na ɛkye yɛ brother no nti ɛkyina at a tender age. Okay, now when he was nti yɛnkɔ so anhwɛ sɛnea na ɛteɛ now. So at his tender age he has long been loved and then marginalized because of his appearance. Okay, because of his appearance he looks so tiny and very smallish. Okay, so but fortunately for him he was able to sign a contract with some production teams in Guinea, big American production teams, to act. Because, like I said before, he also acts. He's an actor and then what? And a musician. Okay, so that is it. So, let me translate that as well. Say I make an time and you know, he was very fortunate. When you're lucky, signing a contract. Nkurɔfo hu sɛ na ɔyɛ very smallish na ɛte no na ɔyɛ nika ɔwɔ adeɛ no nti no amanfoɔ hu no na ɔmo sign a contract with American production teams to act some two movies nti no na ɔyɛ movie production before nti ɔstarting movie production no ɛwɔ Guinea nti ɔate two ɔsign a contract with American production teams ɛma ɔate two movie production ɛnam sɛ na ɔte na ɔyɛ very smallish no no one nika wrong nti ɔmo kyerɛ ade nhyɛ movie no sɛ na movie no bɛtumi ayɛ fɛ kakra aha. Now looking at his musical career, okay, Grumpy became known to the public during a performance organized by his idol, okay, which means he has some people that he actually uh, used them as the mentors, okay, and this idol is known by Kafala Kanti at the People's Palace in Conakry. So basically, there was a program organized by this Kanti, okay. So Kanti actually featured him in the show. Now, also during the count 2019 in Cairo, that's Egypt, he was propelled by his services to support the Guinean delegation. Okay, and then after the count 2019, several stars, so basically when he was featured in this kind of programs, many stars later on saw this guy and said, we need to feature this guy. Some of these guys who featured him were Sidiki Diabat. This one is a very famous musician. We also have DJ Arafat, Nabi Keita, Pogba. That's the. So He was invited for many concerts and then football matches to feature in most of these programs. So that is how come he became very popular. So from there, this guy became very popular, and then he started acting. He started playing more music with many stars. So that's how come he became very popular. All right, and then in his private life, he actually saw this beautiful lady known as Idosia Yao, uh, whom he engaged with somewhere in 2014. Okay, so that is his private life. Okay, and then he has actually featured some album with some group of people like I mentioned before, Sidiki Diabat, Azaya featuring Grand P. Okay, and then he has also featured other stars as well. So that is just a gist or a brief information about our dear brother here. So let me just translate that in our local language. Uh, so sɛ na mehyɛ no in his time na ɔnyini no meka sɛ no or acting movies, okay, and ɔfɛ so ɔsan so yɛ music. Now music no ɔyɛ no ɛdi baabi no na nkɔfo yɛ apɛ n'asɛm paa nti no obi a ne yɛfrɛ no Kefala Kanti na wɔ Guinea ɔhu n'ani yɛ ne na n'ani yɛ nika ɔhu nti ɔfichaa no saa aberanteɛ yi ma ɔbɛyɛ popular efi ɔkɔ na yɛyɛ kan 2019 ɛwɔ Egypt no Guineafoɔ ɛhu sɛ oh na ɔkeka no ɛso nipa nti no yɛn feature no wɔ most of the services a yɛkɔ so wɔ saa kan 2019 mu nti wohwɛ mu a ɛbaa saa no many stars a wɔto ndwom ɛwɔ Africa wohwɛ Umu Sangare wohwɛ Sidik Diabat wohwɛ DJ Arafat wohwɛ Nabi Keita, okay, even football star koraa Paul Pogba wɔn mu nyinaa hu sɛ na ne ho yɛ nika no na wɔn feature no wɔ most of the concerts ɛne football matches no so na wɔbɛtumi acte ɛwɔ stage, okay, nti no efi ɔkɔ na ɔbɛyɛ very popular ɔbɛyɛ very popular ankyɛ na ɔbɛyɛ very popular na wɔhwɛ ne private life mu a ohun abaayewa bi a ɔyɛ Cote d'Ivoire ni a yɛfrɛ no Idosia Yao, okay, that was 2014. Now saa abaayewa wei na at the moment no waware na yɛde ato social media a yɛde nam so all around, okay, nti that is the short information about our brother here. And afei so wato ndwom bebree ɔne Sidik Diaba ɔmato ndwom wɔ feature amanfo bebree Azaya featuring Grand P. Nti wohwɛ mu a wokɔ Google a wobɛhu sɛ ɔne amanfo ato ndwom bebree a sɛbesɛbe ɔyɛ artist a ɔwɔ on top ɛwɔ Guinea sisi a ɔdi dwuma paa nti sɛ na mohwɛ no ɛna sɛ nea ehu no wa wotum sɛ picture yi a woyi wu sɛ ɔne ne yi ne wife sisi a ɛnyɛ ne girlfriend like before ne wife sisi a ɔmaware ɔmaware sisi a ɔmote ɔmo ase a ɔmote fɛfɛɛfɛ saa na teɛ. So you can see our dear brother here is married to the beautiful lady. The lady is from Cote d'Ivoire, okay, and then they are living happily together now at the moment. Their pictures or their wedding pictures is circulating all over the social media. People are giving their comments about their nature and all that. How come a little person or a little boy is dating or moving with a very TikTok big woman and all that, okay? But there was an interview that was organized for both people or both persons, and then the lady actually they asked her, why are you moving with such a very smallish person? Then the only answer that she gave was that size does not matter. Size does not matter. So size does not matter, okay? And that's the reason why the lady gave, not because of money, actually, as most people are thinking. All right, okay. Enti wohwɛ mfoni a aberante na ogyina hɔ yi fɛɛfɛ yi a waware bisie yi so na ebisa ne sɛ ebisa ne sɛ na adɛn na waware aberanteɛ sɛbesɛbe tɔtɔfi wak anaa aberanteɛ ketekete sei ɛna ɔkaa sɛ oh sɛ na ɔsɔre deɛ mfa ho mfa ho koraa na ɔdɔ na ehia na amanfoɔ so deɛ mohwɛ a ɔmɛka sɛ o ebia sɛbi aberanteɛ no wɔ sika ntina ɔbaa no wodi n'akyi ba ɔbaa no si da bɛnya sikasɛm na ɛyɛ sɛ na ɔdɔ no fa no ɛna afei so nyɛ ne body size na ehia no ba ɔdɔ no ɛnyɛ sɛ ne sikasɛm bi ntina odi n'akyi. Let's have a look at a short music from our brother. All right, so we can just listen, and then after the music you can please subscribe onto our channel and then press the notification button for us. But I'm sure we are now and Jumbi which I'm not sure saying now branch and not performing very well in Guinea. We are now one subscriber onto our channel for us. We're Asapat Media. Ciao.